A flash-forward sequence at Kit and Sarah's apartment reveals the aftermath of a disastrous dinner gathering. Shattered glass litters the room, a chair has been knocked over, and blood stains the tablecloth. Back in the present day, Kit reminds Sarah about their planned evening together and suggests they do some grocery shopping during lunch. However, when Sarah sends him a message canceling their shopping trip, Brody jokingly remarks that she must have found a more appealing offer. Maria overhears the comment and immediately begins to wonder what is going on. As Sarah departs from the builder's yard, Kit keeps a close eye on her, growing increasingly suspicious. Later, while at the Rovers, Sarah invites Todd and Summer to join her and Kit for dinner, much to Kit's disappointment. But when he notices Sarah quietly speaking with Gary, he extends the invitation further, asking Gary and Maria to come along as well. Gary and Sarah are visibly unsettled by the suggestion, while Maria happily agrees to attend. It soon becomes clear that Kit may have an agenda of his own. When Todd, Summer, Gary, and Maria arrive that evening, the atmosphere is tense from the outset. Old grudges simmer beneath the surface as Maria directs several cutting remarks towards Sarah. At the same time, Kit repeatedly tries to corner Gary for a private conversation, dropping pointed hints about dishonesty and hidden truths. As the meal progresses, Kit serves the main course, and the gathering appears to settle. However, the mood is shattered when Maria proposes a toast and suddenly accuses Gary and Sarah of carrying on a secret affair for several weeks. The revelation leaves everyone stunned. As shockwaves spread around the table, long-buried secrets threaten to emerge through a dramatic series of flashbacks. But what exactly leads to the violent scene seen earlier, with blood splashed across the dining table? Elsewhere, Ronnie meets Fiona and admits he has no knowledge of the gun's whereabouts. Nevertheless, because of Debbie's fragile state of mind, he offers Fiona money to stay away. Fiona refuses the cash, insisting that he can repay her in a different way instead, leaving Ronnie deeply unsettled. After reassuring Debbie that Fiona has been dealt with and will no longer cause trouble, Debbie goes to rest while Ronnie confides in Carl about Fiona's real demand. What is it that she expects from him? Meanwhile, Roy visits Sam and reassures him that the recent incident at the cafe is firmly in the past. He suggests a game of chess, and Nick is pleased to see Sam appearing more like himself again. But when Sam makes a simple error that allows Roy to win easily, Nick becomes worried by the youngster's unexpected response. Following the dramatic dinner party fallout, Maria continues to keep her distance from Gary. Meanwhile, Sarah is startled when she discovers a ring box hidden inside Kit's bag. Before she can investigate further, Kit unexpectedly walks in and catches her attention. How will he respond after everything that unfolded the previous evening? Later, Todd pays Sarah a visit and admits that he believes there is more to her connection with Gary than either of them is letting on. Elsewhere, tensions rise among Ben, Eva, Maggie, and Melanie as they debate whether Will should attend his upcoming court hearing in person or take part remotely through a video link. Feeling ignored, Will quietly leaves and opens up to Tim, explaining that nobody in his family has even asked what he wants. Determined to support him, Tim brings Will to the Rovers and tells the family that they should start listening to Will's wishes instead of making decisions for him. At the same time, Dev offers Nina, Asha, and Summer some money to help renovate the flat above the shop. During the discussion, Asha reveals that she would like to rent the property herself. Dev quickly points out that the cost would be beyond her budget, but Nina suggests they could move in together. Will that idea be enough to change Dev's mind? Meanwhile, Jody is tasked with creating a Tin Man costume for Harry's school production. While working on the project, she browses through a dating app for some distraction. One particular profile catches her eye and makes her smile, prompting her to hit the like button. The idea of Coronation Street without David Platt is almost impossible to imagine. Having portrayed the character for more than 2 decades since 2000, Jack P. Shepard has become one of the soap's most recognizable stars. David has been at the center of countless dramatic storylines over the years and remains a key member of the Platt family. Recently, the character has found himself dealing with the calculated schemes of his newly discovered sister-in-law, Jodie Ramsey. Her mission has been to tear apart everything her sister Shona values, including her marriage to David. At the same time, David has been offering support to his brother Nick, who is struggling to cope after son Sam's sectioning and the possibility that the youngster could be suffering from schizophrenia. However, viewers will soon notice David absent from Weatherfield for a short period. The break comes as Jack prepares to welcome his fourth child and first with wife Hani Treweek. He is also taking time while recovering from a recent hair transplant procedure. The couple shared their pregnancy news 6 months after tying the knot, posting a heartfelt video on Instagram, accompanied by the caption, "We've been keeping a secret." June 2026, the clip featured the pair dressed elegantly while celebrating the upcoming arrival of their baby. Throughout the video, they proudly displayed a pair of knitted cream baby booties and affectionately cradled Hani's growing bump before sharing a kiss. Hani previously revealed that discussions about having children together took place early in their relationship. As Jack was already a father of 3, she wanted to ensure they shared the same hopes for the future. Speaking to OK Magazine in 2020, she explained that conversations about children were important from the beginning and that both of them quickly realized they wanted to build a family together. As for choosing a name, the couple are still weighing up their options. During an episode of the On the Sofa podcast, Jack admitted that neither he nor Hani had settled on a name yet. He also shared one humorous suggestion that had recently been put forward. Laughing about the idea, he said it would be amusing to call the baby David, or even David Jr., joking about the boldness of naming the child after his famous Coronation Street character. His podcast co-host joined in the fun by suggesting that the baby could also have the middle initial P, a nod to Jack's middle name, Peter, which has long been reflected in his professional name. The conversation then turned to possible names if the baby is a girl, with Davina among the playful suggestions. Since the couple have chosen not to learn the baby's sex before birth, every option remains open. Reflecting on the naming process, Jack explained that parents often throw different names into the mix and see what feels right. He added that one rule is to avoid choosing names associated with people you dislike. When the idea of naming the baby after a film character was mentioned, he admitted that there had been no firm discussions about following any particular theme, and that for now, they are simply considering a wide range of possibilities. Coronation Street spoiler: Todd searches for the truth behind Theo's death. Tensions rise on the cobbles when Gary confronts Kit, reminding him that he has no concrete proof linking him to any crime. Gary later reassures Todd that there is no romantic involvement between him and Sarah, insisting that she simply values him as a friend. According to Gary, Kit's jealousy is driving his determination to frame him for Theo's murder. Still desperate for answers, Todd approaches Sarah and questions whether Gary might be withholding important information about Theo's death. Hoping to uncover the truth, he asks if she can help him understand what really happened. Coronation Street airs on weeknights at 8:30 p.m. on ITV1 and is also available to stream on ITVX.